Hello and welcome to my second video of the Company of Heroes Blitzkrieg Hardcore mod. Today I'm going to showcase the gameplay of playing allies. The ally faction is generally a faction which is a bit cheaper than the others. They are winning with overwhelming numbers, and what you should know about them is that the M1 Garand that the units are using is a rifle that has a higher rate of fire due to its mechanics, as it is not a bolt action rifle like the K98, but it's also a bit less accurate. The units themselves, they have a bit less hit points than the German counterparts, but they're also cheaper. So this is essentially the key setup. As you can see already, one of the differences to the vanilla version is that building barracks and any kind of building takes more time. Upgrades, of course, too. So we're gonna be stuck on each technology level for a bit longer time, which also helps the gameplay, in my opinion. So I'm gonna now build my rifleman team. We're gonna play victory point control, which means there are 3 victory points to hold on the map. And once you hold the majority of points, the time will run into your favor, and who reaches 0 first will lose. So I'm gonna first capture a couple of points that I find rather important, which is the resource points for manpower, and I'm gonna build a jeep. The jeep is more than just a good scouting unit. It also features a 30 cal machine gun, and unlike in the vanilla game, it is also very, very deadly. So when utilized in the right way, it can actually do some significant damage. The enemy is obviously trying to capture this sector over here, so he's advancing on the right flank, and I'm using this to push my jeep also on the right flank as well. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use these units to quickly get into cover and see if we can maybe even do some damage. Okay, here we go. At the same time, I'm gonna push up the infantry here. I was not able to prevent them from capturing that point, but the jeep is ready, and I should be able to at least push them back. So I do need another infantry team, so I'm gonna build one right now. In the meantime, I'm gonna set up a nice defensive position on the left side, and was able to outflank the enemy. So now they are pushing back. Yeah, and on the left side, they should not be able to capture that munitions point, at least not without significant losses. Okay, as you can see, they do have anti-tank gun already, so I need to be careful not losing my units. Oh, and I lost my engineer too. Even though they were in green cover, they were already damaged quite a bit, so I need to pull them back. Fortunately, I have another team ready, and I'm going to use them to advance here. So push forward, and these guys should really capture the points. I'm gonna just stand around. There we go. My next goal is to advance on the right side, or at least prevent the enemy's advances. I'm gonna build a mortar team. At least I wanted to, but since I don't have enough possibilities, I will just hold this ground. Unfortunately, the enemy has set up a really nice position here with an AT gun and a motorcycle. I don't really know how to breach that yet. I'll have to see. Well, for now, I should just be able to hold this position. Eventually I should have enough to deal with this. I'm just gonna send over my sniper to the right side. No, actually I'm going to send him to the left. And I'm considering building another jeep, but since this unit will do a lot of damage to the jeep, I'm going to hold my ground for now and just stick to what I have. Okay. Sniper's ready. I'm going to set him up next to the church. See if we can do some damage. Okay, now this vehicle is immobilized. I'm soon going to be able to build my mortar team. There we go. So I'm gonna build another engineer unit, since right now I only have one on the field. And there's another motorcycle I don't have an answer for yet. Looks like this rifle team has his work cut out for itself. 5 kills so far. I should be able to prevent them from capturing this point for the time being. Here we go, engineer squad is ready. I'm gonna push to the right, and I really need to get that resource point up and ready as soon as I possibly can. That mortar team should be a siege breaker and should help me quite a bit. So let's see if I can set it up over here as well. And at the same time I'm gonna set up my engineers onto this wall. Since this motorcycle seems to be damaged quite a bit, I might just retreat. Yep, I took down the sniper with my own sniper. That is good. That is really nice. Okay, these guys retreated for some reason. Let me put them on hold position. And there goes the enemy motorcycle. So far so good. Now I have a good vantage point. I'm gonna use this to actually build more stuff. So I'm gonna try to capture these 2 points rather quickly. There we go. Do I have enough for mortar strike? I do, barely. Okay, I really need to hit these guys over here. Otherwise they're gonna... Okay, let me see. Please, 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 please. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem, because I really need these guys to fire onto the enemy's position, and they don't have the range yet. So let's just hope that they are ready soon, because I'm really running slim here. I'm gonna use rapid shot as well. Hopefully I'll be able to succeed despite the weak position I'm in. Yeah, there goes my infantry team. Do I have another rifleman team? Yeah, I do. And I'm gonna sprint up here to take that point. And just maybe I should have enough to repel that attack. Okay, another engineer team is needed, because I just lost one. Alrighty, they're already down one guy. So I'm gonna pull them back a little bit. I think up here should be enough. Yeah, even though I was able to do quite efficient mortar barrage, I actually didn't kill a single guy with it. Wow. The time is at least running in my favor, but with 2 motorcycles they are being repaired as well. I don't see how I can actually succeed at this point in time, so I'm just gonna replace one unit by the other and see what I can do. In the meantime I'm gonna build my weapon support center, I really need that. And the second sniper should help out hopefully as well. Now I would need that AT quite badly. And since I don't have that luxury, I'll need to do what I do with these guys. My rifleman and my rifle team up here is with 16 kills already quite good. Nice veteran status. My sniper is doing a good job as well. So for now I'm really just trying to hold on as best as I can. Alright, so I'm going with infantry today. That should give me faster deployment and lots of goodies for my infantry units. Point is, I really need to get the right points as soon as I can, because otherwise it's going to get more and more difficult, because the enemy has access to so many resources, and as you can see I haven't been able to capture my resource points on the left either. So it's just a matter of time until he overwhelms me. No matter how many units I kill, just the amount of points this guy has is gonna be too much for me to handle. Yeah, no way I can hold this. So I need to pull back on the right. Actually, I'm gonna send another rifleman team. Hopefully they'll do more. They'll do better. Ah, at least now the mortar is hitting something. I'm gonna repair these units as well. Second sniper. I'm gonna send the sniper over to the left. But now these units are really weak already, so I'm not sure how long I can hold this point. Okay. Yeah. This is quite a fight. This is not easy, and this is by no means running into my favor, even though I have the upper hand right now. Maybe a mortar pull can change the turns of the battle. So I'm constantly repairing or reinforcing my teams, literally on all sides. Ah, shit. That was a misclick, and I pay dearly for it as well. So instead of sending my reinforcements to the right, and I have to send to the left, I have to send them to the right because they were quite. I already lost half of the team, so I need to reposition. I have a good unit here, which maybe gives me the opportunity to actually capture a couple of points in the middle. Yeah. I need a vehicle to deal with this. Infantry does not cut it anymore. They just have too much. So, unfortunately they are all too expensive, so there's not really a lot I can do. So, let's see. They got now the majority of points, which means the timer is running against me. So I'm trying to use 2 infantry teams to at least push them a little bit back on the right side, hoping I don't have too many losses. Sprint forward with the other team while one is holding the ground. Oops. Yeah, I'm able to push them back, and I really need to get this point back, like desperately. So I'm gonna actually use this as it is, and I'm gonna build an M8 armored car. That should help me to be more successful on the right side. I'm also gonna upgrade my ranges with Browning. That should help as well. So, despite my rather difficult situation, I might be able to still succeed. Alright, I'm going to send up another team. These units are still operational. These units are down to half health. But still should do the trick. Yeah, Browning now is active, so the enemy is not going to be able to do any more on the left side for now. Let me see. I'm going to wait until I have my vehicle ready. Until then I'm just going to keep my units in position defensively. I'm going to upgrade the church to outpost. That allows me to reinforce units. There are already 2 inside, which are quite damaged at this time. Also gonna reinforce the rifle team that I have here, and there we go. This is my first armored vehicle, and with this and the infantry I have in front, I should be able to get these points back. Okay, so first order of the day, trying to get the resource point on the top right. Okay, so far so good. Sniper's doing a good job. So do the rest of the team. Okay, gonna use the vehicle to protect my men while they are capturing the point. The enemy is now beneath 100, so actually I think I was able to push the enemy back after all. Alright. So, there's a nice ammunition point. I'm gonna upgrade this one so I get more ammo. I really need that. I'm also gonna reinforce the rifle team that was so valiant earlier. And this all looks pretty good so far. Yeah. The enemy is trying to capture this point, but he's unsuccessful. Okay, I'm gonna reposition my M8. I'm actually gonna use these units to advance and try to capture the fuel point. Looks like the enemy had the same idea. There we go. These guys have put at least in yellow cover, so they have a bit better positioning. I wonder why he's still trying to capture this point. I guess he's starving for ammunition, isn't he? Probably. So let's make it a bit hard on him. I'll send this rifle team up into that building. I have enough resources for this. Oh, very well. Now I can get the rangers even cheaper. Perfect. 180. Now they are basically even cheaper as the riflemen were at the beginning. Here we go. There's the enemy. I'm actually gonna use my vehicle in this case to support the guys a little bit. And I'm gonna build a gun lorry. This one is gonna help quite well. Yeah, I'm gonna have these guys pull back. So far, so good. I have the upper hand, superior upgrades, and more resource points. And that is exactly what I need. So I'm gonna try to get as many upgrades as I possibly can for the resource points so I can get more ammunition and fuel. Good. Where is my Ranger squad? Alright, there was a motorcycle. Okay. I'm gonna repair these units. I'm gonna pull them back as well, since there's a little low. I might just be able to do something about it. And I'm gonna upgrade them with a 50 cal. So there's my gun lorry. I'm gonna place it right next to the building. Oops, I actually need to place it like this. Fires with the back. And I'm gonna send in my units into this building for support. They are being reinforced. And of course I'm gonna upgrade this position as well. Eventually we're gonna face more heavy vehicles, so I'll probably have to expand the production, have to upgrade. This upgrade takes considerably longer than it does in vanilla, so for the time being I won't be able to build a lot of other things, but that doesn't matter. Alright. I'm gonna build a nice triage center over here. Yeah. So our position is rather strong and really well defended. I don't think the enemy will be able to breach this anytime soon. Okay, what I'm now trying to do is a bit dangerous, but I think given my situation, I'll be able to do it. I'm just trying to capture this point. 50%. 80%. Oh, whoa, that was a bit too early. Ha. That was a bit too early. I thought I had it and tried to pull back just a second too early. Well, it's not that I really need it anyways. And the mortar barrage on the enemy's encampment should help as well. Really nice income in terms of ammunition. It's quite good. Flamethrowers are really good against buildings. In the open ground, they usually are not able to get close enough to do some significant damage. But you shall not underestimate them. So they have 11 points left, and I think this game is more or less over. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, next up I will probably play drums again, Panzerleiter, to show how you play them in this hardcore mod version. So the mod is available privately. If you ask me, it's not published, so you won't be able to download it on some public server. Alright. Here we go. That's it. We won. So, have a good day. Until next time.